In this tutorial, I'm going to show you this exact viral video. This video is currently sitting at 600,000 views, 20,000 likes, 13,000 saves, and over 15,000 new followers. And that's just on the Instagram side. That's not including what it has done to my business. It has completely blown up my business, and it is honestly mind-blowing. So I am going to break it down step by step, click by click in this video. If you absolutely love this style of teaching and you fully understand everything, then this is exactly what my course looks and feels like. And if you want to grab it, I would highly suggest it because I have a ton of other lessons in there that teach you the fundamentals, but also I have other viral edits that you can learn from the course. I have a link, a pink link at the side of my video that if you click on that link, it will take you to the course. Use the code SSE20 to save a couple dollars at checkout, and I am so excited to jump into it. Let's go. Okay, so the first step in this is that you need to have a screen recording of whatever you want to screen record. So in my case, I'm going to show my analytics. So I'm going to drop it down, hit screen record, and then I'm going to select the video, and I'm going to just take my screen recording of what I want. I want to show, oh, it's at 17,000 followers. Insane. Okay, stop the screen recording and it saves automatically to your camera roll. Before we jump into the actual edit, let's talk about how I set up my shot and how I recorded this. So I just actually recorded another video, so you guys are gonna get a new edit, but it's the same concept. So I set up my tripod at an angle. This is the key to get this 3D screen effect. If you don't want to do that and you just want to have it like facing on, then it just becomes easier. You don't need to do all the other steps of like taking it into a new app and doing all the stuff that I'm going to show you. But basically I have my tripod set up, my AEAF lock turned on, and if you're in the course, you know exactly what that means. And you are just going to have your phone run on a continuous take. Then you get into position, walk, leave some space. So if you're going to throw the screen, leave some space. I'm not going to. It's going to come from the ceiling down, but leave some space, and you basically want to either interact with the wall or you're going to interact with your screen, however you want to do it. In this case, I'm interacting with the screen, and then I'm getting excited because I'm showing my amazing analytics, and I walk away. Easy, simple B-roll. You don't need to like do crazy things. The B-roll is the easiest part about this whole edit. I just want to take a screenshot of this because we need the screenshot in order to align the 3D screen that's going to come down. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of this because I'm going to need it. And let's go to the new app that we need to use. The app that I use to create this 3D effect is A-Light Motion. You can download this on your Google or your iPhone from your app store, and you will get a free week trial. I would recommend doing all those like screen recordings in that week and then just go and cancel your subscription so you don't get charged, because they charge per week. So go into A-Light Motion, and they have a ton of tutorials here as well you can like learn from. But essentially what you want to do is click that green button, and I am going to start a new project. So I choose 9:16 because that is the size of our screen for social media. Then I'm going to do 1080p, frame rate 30, and then I'm going to do the green screen background, and you're going to see why. Now I'm going to click create project. So the next thing we want to do is click that green plus button at the bottom, and we are going to add media. So select media, and then we want to take our screenshot. So my screenshot is right here. So this is my screenshot, and I'm going to just fill it all the way out so I can see the full screen. This is going to be our guide for how to align the 3D effect. This is not going to be in the final video. We just need it for the alignment purposes. Okay, next what we want to do is click out of that and add another thing. So add the plus button, and then we're going to add media, and then we're going to add our screen recording. Okay, so I have my screen recording here. And now what I want to do is I'm going to select effects right at the bottom, and then click add effects. And what we want to select is 3D right here, and we want the flip layer. So select that one and add standard settings. Okay, now that we're here, what we can do is now we're manipulating this, right? So if your wall's on the other side, you're manipulating it from the other side. I want it like that. And again, like, you can play with the axis changes, you can play with the pivot, you can crop this in. It really is up to you and however you want to do it. Let me just drop this back to 0. And then, you can add a solid color so it looks like it's like projecting out of the screen or out of the wall. And you can change the thickness, you can change the color. It's really, up to you. You can make it black. Let's do that because I kind of like that look. And I'm just going to change that. Okay, now we can pinch to resize. And as you guys can see, right, it's not perfect because technically to do this, you would need to change the points on each side. So like you would need to bring down one side and then lift the other side. But I found that this is the easiest way to do it. So it's not going to be perfect. This is not After Effects or Photoshop or, Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere. So again, you're going to not have it perfect. So now that we're happy with that, what we want to do is select that photo layer, and we're going to delete it because that was just for reference. So we're going to select it, and then at the top, we're going to hit the trash button. And now that screen recording is living on a green screen. So what we essentially want to do is save this and download it. So we're going to export it. And you are going to see how simple it is. Okay, save, because we're going to need that. And now we're going to go back into CapCut. I want this to come down from the screen or come down from the ceiling. So we're going to select overlay, add overlay, and then add the video of our green screen that we just did, resize it. And then what we want to do is select remove BG, hit chroma key, and then select the green color to get rid of that. Shadows, adjust however you need to. Okay, and look at how easy that is. Like, honestly, that's a video in itself, right? I'm actually going to drag it over here. And then I'm going to speed this up a little bit just so that it just ends at the same time. So select it, hit speed, and then normal, and then I'm just going to boost this up a little bit. Oops. I don't need that much then. Okay, perfect. It's right there. Okay, So to make it, I mean, you can definitely leave it like this and it looks great, right? I walk in front of the screen, so I'm going to show you how I fix that. So to have the screen come down, what I want to do is we're going to use keyframes to key it in, okay? To make the animation happen. So I'm going to, this is where I want it to drop. So I'm going to select keyframe and drop the keyframe. And then I'm going to scroll back up, like scrub forward. And then I'm just going to raise this up. So as you guys can see, it's going to come down when I step into place. So boom. That's how you do keyframe animations. You guys are learning so much from this video. Now to address me walking in front of the screen. So I'm going to select my main track video and I'm going to duplicate it. So scroll, duplicate. Then I'm going to drop it as an overlay. And I'm going to match it up to the main track. I want it to be aligned with the main track. And as you're going to see, you're not going to see the green screen anymore. So as I'm walking, that's when I'm going to add the background remover. So I'm going to select it, hit split, and I'm going to delete the front half because I don't need it. And then I'm going to select that clip and go to remove BG, auto removal. If you don't have the pro feature, you can do it using custom removal, and I have a whole tutorial about it in my course. Okay, so you're gonna select that and now you're walking in front of the screen. And that's how easy this tutorial was. 12 minutes in and now you have a fully viral video that you can do so many things with. You can throw the screen onto the wall, you can do text animations on top of that, you can add trending audio, you can add sound effects for when things come down and things move. Honestly, the sky's the limit with this one, but I'm telling you, this is such a cool video if you want to show, you know, your analytics or your website or honestly, whatever it may be. This is such a great video. And if you guys enjoyed it, I hope to see you in the course because I have so many other lessons and tutorials that break down even more viral edits for you. And if you like the style of teaching, then you're definitely going to enjoy the course. Click the pink button on the side of this video and use the code on the button to save a little bit of money at checkout, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.